Variations on the room drawing using one-point perspective. Now that we know how to draw a room using a horizon line and a vanishing point, we can make rooms of different sizes and shapes. To draw an ordinary room, we make the back wall look like a rectangle. But if we change the shape of the back wall, we can make different kinds of rooms. For instance, if we make one side taller than the other, we will have a room with a slanted ceiling. We still line up our triangle with the corners of that back wall to make the room like we usually do. Now we have a room with a slanted ceiling. We make doors and windows on the side walls the same way as we did before. And doors and windows on the back wall are still flat because they're facing us, just like before. But if we want to put something on the ceiling, we have to make sure it slants the same way the ceiling does. To finish the ceiling window, we have to line up both ends of that line with the vanishing point. Now, let's make a room that has a ceiling that's half flat and half slanted. The back wall will look like this. To make the ceiling, we have to line up the triangle with the vanishing point 3 times instead of twice. Now we'll make a room that has a cathedral ceiling with a point in the middle. To make a room with a curved ceiling, we put an arch on the top of the back wall. Now, instead of a room, we're going to make a hallway with an L-shaped connection at the end. Instead of drawing that box for the back wall, this time we're going to make 2 lines. The second line is going to be shorter than the first one. Then we line up the top and bottom of both of those lines with the vanishing point. Finally, from the shorter of those 2 lines, we make 2 more lines parallel to the horizon line, giving us our hallway. Now we'll make a hallway that has a T-shaped connection at the end. This time our 2 lines are the same length. Now we make 2 lines parallel to the horizon line, but we make sure they're not touching the corners of those 2 side walls. Now we'll draw a room that has another room next door. We will make a large doorway in the side wall so that we can see the other room. Because this is an open doorway, we have to show the thickness of the wall. To make the room next door, we begin by making another back wall. Then we line up the top and bottom of that new back wall with the vanishing point. Windows on the new back wall are flat, just like windows on the old back wall. But windows on the new side wall have to line up to the vanishing point, just like windows on the old side wall.